GHK Lall on Kaieteur Radio 99.1 and 99.5. National Outlook, Tuesday. We're starting a brand new month, December. Christmas. We need Christmas. I need it. I don't know about you, my brothers and sisters, but I need Christmas. I could use Christmas. And December is also the month of my birth. But that aside, serious stuff. December in Guyana is wetter traditionally, and it's already started. We've had more than our share in November of rain and cooler, slightly cooler weather. Now, COVID, we've got to go back to COVID. 60 million infections worldwide from Reuters, I understand. That was of late last week. And now in Guyana, in Jamaica, there's a fear that partial opening of public schools is going to lead to a crisis, and it could lead to a COVID-19 surge. In Guyana, we have partially opened our public schools, and I must respectfully again disagree with the Honorable Minister of Education and whatever thinking went behind that. There are some pluses to it and some negatives, and I think that the negatives outweigh positives, the pluses, in that there is exposure here. We've already had a couple of dozen cases of students infected. Our airports have reopened, and I think at the last news release, there were some 7 cases reported of incoming passengers. Now, I should be concerned about that, but I don't think I am as much, because so much screening is in place before they are, and when they come here, we catch that. We do the quarantining. That's another story. And if we are doing that in tandem with our scrutiny when people arrive, we are in a good way. But I don't think we are in the best possible way. Dr. Zulfikar Bucks, emergency services, the Georgetown Hospital, had to say, we must find the. I don't think is an option. A little while back, several months ago, I did harbor the idea that a lockdown would be necessary. Partial lockdowns in the remote areas where the cases are surging or were surging, yes. In the city, I mean, they'll grind us to a standstill, and we've got to weigh the pluses again and the minuses. Now, in Jamaica, there were calls to say the 9 to 5 a.m. curfew should be a little wider. We had 6 to 5, which I think could have been 6 to 4, 7 to 4, but we went somewhere 10 to 4. I think that's too aggressive. I think that opened the doors too wide for taking advantage of that, especially given our social culture of imbibing. And with December, we run the risk there's going to be a whole set of shoppers in town, especially given what happened early in the year with elections and politics. So the people are going to need that, blow some steam off. So we're going to have a lot of crowds and a lot of congestion. So cold weather, crowds, children in school, I think we could have waited till January, but we need to find that balance. The world, very speaking Guinness, but the world is closing down some parts of it, but we are opening and we are celebrating. We're going against the grain here, and I think that we really need to rethink that, and we need to rethink that very, very urgently, so we get in front of this and put our arms around it before things get out of hand. I think we need to seize the opportunity now. We need to there's nothing wrong in going back and say, well, not that we've erred, but we need to shift gears in midstream. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And I encourage the minister and the government to think about this and to perhaps introduce some measures. That curfew, and that's going to create a riot here, needs to be revisited and needs to be enforced. It needs to be enforced along the East Bank, East Coast, and rural corridor. So here's this. Around to celebrate. I want to be around. So I said, let's do our part, observe curfews, observe the call upon the government to do its part and to make those decisions and implement those policies that really, until the next time, GHK Lall on Kaieteur Radio 99.1 and 99.5 FM. Thank you for joining us on the